Welcome everyone. Today I'm gonna discuss about the impact investment and which is really important for our economy, economical aspects and other things. Impact investment initial to create positive impact beyond financial return. Provide capitals. Transaction currently tend to be private debt or equity investment. We accept more publicly traded investment opportunity will emerge as the market mature. Expert financial return. The investment should be expected to return at least nominated principal. Donations are excluded. Market rate or bidding returns are within scope. Business design with intent. The business fund managers of company into which the investment is made should be designed with intent to make a positive impact. This difference impact investment from investments that have unintentional positive social or environmental consequences. To generate positive social and or environmental benefit, positive social and or environmental impact should be part of the standard business strategy and should be measured as part of the success of the investment. Root capital impact. Through our lending program and financial advisory service, Root Capital strengthen rural, small, and growth business, where our ultimate goal is to improve farmer household income. Our financial also strengthen local communities, promote sustainable landscapes, and increase the availability of commercial source of capital. Output, capital and financial training. We discuss $8.1 million to 170 rural is sustainable goals business and train manager from 80 enterprise. Enterprise level outcome, small and the growth business during 2011, we do it. Household level income and its development enterprise level income actually depend on household level outcome, community level outcome, capital market level. Household level outcome, higher or stable income and impact livelihood, our we should focus on that. Beside that, community level outcome, sustainable landscapes and gender inequality, and capital market level outcome, dynamic capital market and rural economic. So impact investment mapping return, traditional investments, impact investments, philanthropy, low impacts and the low financial return. Actor that impact investment industry, asset owner, high net worth individuals, families, corporate, governments, employees, retail investor, foundations. Asset manager, investment advisor, fund manager, family office, foundation, bank, corporation, venture fund, impact investment funds and intermediaries, pension fund, sovereign wealth funds, develop opinion and financial institution, government investment program. Demand side actors, corporate, small and growing business, social enterprise, cooperative, microfinance institute, community development financial institute. Service provider, network, standard setting bodies, consulting firm, non-government organization, university, capacity development provider and government program. So accelerate impact, achieve challenge and what next in building the impact investment industry. And beside this impact investment industry, why? Income inequality is growing. Poverty, homeless, unemployment are weak. Prove the requires the effect of all institution, enterprise and facilities for marginalized group are under capitalized. University should contribute to the region in which they are based. Strengthen the case for public funding of PSE. Creating mechanism and partner that helps to mobilize capital to scale social enterprise. Example, renovations, maintenance, food, courier, printers. Mobilize capital to expand social infrastructure. Affordable housing, women shelters, hospitals, senior facility, daycare centers, non-profit office and etc. What type of opportunity we will get? Operating funds to investment in individual projects, enterprise or real estates. Operating fund through a joint investment vehicles, trade investment fund or syndicates in enterprise or real estate. Pension fund through joint and syndicate instruments in real estate. Endowment funds through program related loans or guarantees in real estate. allies. Other impact investment example RBC, TD, Mars Center, Social Capital Partner, Alternate Credit Union, Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, other federal agencies, Business Development Bank of Canada, Federal Ontario, Provide Agencies, Employment Ontario, Job Fund, etc. Municipal Agency, Toronto Community Housing, others. Foundations, Ontario Trillium Foundation, Toronto Community Foundations, CAWAS, choice. Informed by its board institutional strategy, International must driven the decision of a university to become an impact investor. Trade-off must be made, regulations respected, and the risk managed by it is possible, and the benefit not only the community but the university itself will be very significant. Learn more. Global Impact Investment Networks, example, the GIN.org, Mars Center for the Impact Investments, impactinvestment.mars.org, Purpose Capital, the Purpose Capitals, purposecap.com. And these are the way that we can learn the impact investment in a different way. So beside that, from SDG, Sustainable Development Goals, we can learn this impact investment in many effective way. So if we move with this UN and UN impact investment things, investment solution for the global impact. So basically we find the expansion of the world which all the capital flow advance the SDG. Powered by the United Nations Development Program together with the Impact Manager Project Network to partner our resource enable more efficient investing for the global good. These are the way we can learn and we can create efficiency and we can make many important things. So if we find out what is the impact investment, according to UN, SDG impact is at UNDP flagship initiative focusing on generating and leverage private sector capital in delivering the sustainable development goal. Launched as a startup in September 2018, SDG impact aims to provide investors, business, and others with unified standard tools and service required to authenticate the contributions to achieve SDG and identify SDG impact opportunity in emerging economies and developing countries. The initiative highlights experimentations, innovations, and partnership as its focus on developing prototype products and services that will be tested, refined, and brought to the market in a relatively short time frame. What is the challenges? Achieving the SDG will require a greater role of the private sector and significant transformation in how economic growth is generated and enterprise activities undertaken. Currently, the level of private sector investment that support SDG achievement is low, with only fractions of global investment asset of banks, pension fund, insurance, transaction, corporate contributions to SDG progress. In addition, only a tiny portions of all private investment go to the majority of development countries. While there is a growing recognition of the SDG as a driven of the long-term financial performance and the business success, one key barrier for making SDG enabling investment go mainstream in the lack of widely aggregate upon definitions and standard for what quality as SDG investment. This lack translation into significant limitations with sustainability data, including actual lack of data, inconscious consent report metrics, and according methods, which limit comparability across companies, and use of sustainability methods which limited correlations to financial materiality. In developing countries, achieve the SDG will also require a drastic increase in private sector investment. There is an estimated total of SDG investment gap $2.5 trillion per year in developing countries, and out of there is an annual private sector investment opportunity between $1 to $2 trillion per year. Research also shows that achieve the goal would lead to at least estimated $12 trillion per year in a new market opportunity, but remain largely updated. Why UNDP? Actually, UNDP playing a very good role. UNDP worldwide reputation, authority, and credibility, along with its strategic role in supporting the 2030 agenda, allow it to provide a global unifying visions, framework, and standard for what it means to invest to SDG achievements. UNDP deep development expertise and the total knowledge market it will equipped to produce a trusted market intelligence of SDG investment opportunity and related impact data. UNDP global network of officials or strong relationship with local partner in the governments, private sectors and communities allow it to facilitate connections and flow to SDG investment within and between countries. Product offering: SDG Impact Practical Standard, SDG Impact Seals, online training program, Impact Intelligence, SDG Impact Opportunities, Add Impact Data, Impact Facility, SDG Impact Investor, covering a partnership approach and a different kind of organization like UNDP, LADOL, ADM, Suma Equity, ICC, Team Extra, GSA, EQT, Standard Chartered Bank. Many of them actually involved with this SDG and this kind of things. So if we can make a real contributions with this impact investment, and this impact investments actually create a lot of things. So when we move with that, we have to understand the gap principles and the impact performing reporting. SDG impact standard reoriented practice away from using SDG into report current activities different toward using them more strategic to make different decisions. Independent assurance and seal. Independent assurance against the standard will be encouraged, and SDG impact in working with industry to develop an accreditation system for independent practice accuracy. Impact management education. A modular online training courses on impact measure and management is in development. Who aim to see our world radically change for good. Achieving SDG will create a world that is more sustainable, equitable, and prosperous. In order to get there, investors must adapt this strategy to deliver not only financial result but also positive social and environmental impact. So there is a $12 trillion opportunity, and 2 to 3 times growth also possible in next 10 to 15 years. So compared to the average GDP growth over the next 10 to 15 years, there are many impact investment, and this kind of opportunity will be possible. So in that particular situations, we can share that impact investment is a very important things, and it can grow rapidly, and it can create a very good impact in our society, and hopefully we can create a meaningful contribution through this process, and it will be really important for our economy. So if you have any kind of question on that particular things, you can ask me. And thank you everyone.